I've recently found this love for tahini lemon juice on my vegetables. So here we go. First things first, just chop up some potatoes, add them to a pan, spray on some extra virgin olive oil, and then do your salt and pepper. I like to use paprika, sometimes some za'atar, sometimes some lemon pepper, anything you like to season up those potatoes. Then pop them in the air fryer while you start chopping up the rest of the vegetables. Just check them every now and then. You might just pause it for a little bit and turn it on when the rest of it's done. And it's time to light that stove, get your nice saute pan, and once it's nice and hot, you can start adding some plant-based butter. And then you can go over to the chopping board and start chopping up some nice mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you like. You can use portobello, your regular brown and white. Today was just some good old cremini mushrooms. Then lower the flame and add your soy sauce. Start stirring a little bit so those mushrooms can saute slowly. Then it's back to the chopping board, so you're chopping up some broccoli. Once you got those broccoli pieces down to bite size, just toss them in there on top of the mushrooms. Then it's back to that chopping board and start chopping up some kale. Put those right on top of the broccoli. And repeat for some Brussels sprouts. Maybe sprinkle in a little bit more of that soy sauce, maybe a little bit more butter. Then cover it up and let that steam do the work. If you want some extra flavor, you can add in some bell peppers and some red onions. That's what I chose today. Make sure you cover it back up so they can start steaming too. And now it's time for the sauce. Take a medium-sized bowl, a big spoonful of tahini with the oil that comes inside of it, and take a nice big lemon and squeeze that juice in there. Add a little bit more soy sauce, and then any seasoning that you think is right. This one, I kept it simple and I just used some paprika and start mixing it up. Keep on whisking until that sauce looks something like a salad dressing. Then uncover that pot. Check those veggies out. Make sure they're nice and steamy. If not, you can wait a little bit more before you add in that sauce and start mixing it all up. Now, depending on your taste, you can always make another batch of that sauce if you want this to be a lot creamier, or add more lemon if you want it to be tart. That's the best thing about cooking. You take this recipe and then do whatever you want with it. Once everything's all stirred up, it's time to check on those potatoes. And if you did pause the air fryer, make sure you turn them on just for a little bit longer right before you serve so you get that extra crisp. If you want some extra protein, you can always sprinkle some hemp seeds on top right before you serve. Bon appetit.